He sounds so nice, and I'm so happy for you that you have that in your life.
I know. Thank you very much. I know it's also infuriating.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I have other stuff. I get to hook up with comedians and ruin my own life.
Yvette, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's such an important part of life.
Yeah, it's like you never got to do that.
I never got to do that.
You never got the opportunity.
Had.
Hey, you never had the opportunity to get hammered and make out with a comedian that you should, and then you look at him and you go, we should have done that.
We should have done that, and this will
And
probably follow us.
and then you call him the next day, you go, let's do it again. You've never done
I've never gotten
never had the
opportunity.
Walk into a comedy club, be like, is he here?
Is he here? All right, are we gonna kiss?
Yeah. Do I want to kiss?
I'm gonna have like 4 wines so that we can
I'm gonna stare at him until he realizes that I want to kiss him.
No.
You never got to do that. Hey, you guys, and welcome back to Friend Crush the podcast. I am Yvette, as always, and my friend crush today is the incredible comedian Laura Peak. Laura is so fucking funny, you guys. I'm so excited that she came on the pod today. We met not that long ago, which we talk about on the pod, and it was kind of like instant magic. She's a girl around town. I'm a girl around town. She's done some pretty cool stuff in her career, so you guys definitely want to check her out on Instagram and such and go see her live. She's like really one of the best in the game. Today we talked about, I don't know, like performance stand-up. We talked about marriage in general. We talked about having kids. We talked about a lot of interesting stuff, but also I laughed until I cried and almost peed. So you guys are really gonna love this episode. I'm so excited that you're listening to it. Also from me, some updates as usual. I am on the road, and if you want to see me in your city, definitely sign up for my mailing list. That's like the best way to get me there, because how else will I know where to go? So make sure you tell me where you are, and then I will come. But upcoming, we have Seattle, Portland, New York for New York Comedy Festival on November 10th. You guys, that one's going to be incredible. I have some surprise openers that are going to be pretty big. I'm going to be doing a long set, and that's going to be my only New York show for a bit, maybe until the spring, maybe until the deep winter. We'll see. And then I have Portland, and then I'm going to Europe. Guys, I'm going to Europe. I'm going to be in London and Berlin. Crazy. So those tickets are not live right now, but maybe by the time this is out, it is. I don't know. But either way, check out my website, yvettesegan.com as usual. It is linked. And come. And I would love to see you there and give you all a kiss. Okay. This episode's great. So excited to have you. Let's get into it.
I'm really raspy. I'm sorry.
No, that's
New York makes me smoke a lot of cigarettes.
New York did it.
New York did it.
New York
I've never smoked a cigarette before.
New York held a gun to your head and was like, smoke this cigarette.
I smoked my first cigarette here in New York City. I've been smoking for a cool 15 years. But I did wake up today. I was like, oh, it's reached the fever pitch of like, I gotta sound truly like ass. I don't sound like myself at all.
You
and
sound
all
like
I'm doing
a
is going and
local.
recording fucking podcasts. I keep waking up and going, you shared a lot. You shared a lot with a lot of people looking at like an empty pack of cigarettes being like, you gave a lot away. Maybe 5.
I think so the whole thing then, huh? You're like, it's just a social thing. It's a social
thing.
cigarette.
I do it the moment I wake up. I have been smoking since I was a child, but I never was like my family is very, very addicted to cigarette. Like smokes like 2 to 3 packs a day, both of my parents.
What? You never see that.
Because they're all dead, or they knew.
I was like, wait, why don't you see that anymore? Because they're dead.
But even my like grandparents' generation, like they quit smoking in like their 50s or whatever. Like even that generation of people, and my parents are hanging on. And I'm so mad at them. I yell at them like every single day.
While
and then,
smoking a cig.
And then I go smoke a cigarette. And they're like, well, you have to stop too. I'm like, I can figure it out. I'm young.
You're like, I have time and you guys
don't laugh like that. I can figure it
stop
out.
smoking cigarettes.
I'm only 34 years old.
Wait, do your parents watch your stand-up?
Yes, they love my stand-up. I talk about it some in my acts, but like we're very different, like very different politically, and have a lot of arguments about many, many things, but they have supported me doing comedy since the moment I started. Like, you have friends that have been doing stand-up for like 10 years and their parents have never seen them do it?
Yeah.
Is that you?
No.
No, okay.
No,
Did they come
like
out?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Dude,
love
my
it.
parents love me.
Yeah, I know. That rules. I can tell. No, seriously.
It's the life in your eyes.
Yeah,
I can tell.
yeah, you have a very grounded presence. I'm like, this person grew up with a good family. So from the moment you started doing it, were they like, we're in?
I will say about my parents though that they're very like conservative people and that like they just don't like, they're very risk averse, they're a little anxious-y people. So when
kind of type.
Yeah, and so they're like, they have very stable jobs in like corporate America. And then like, and they wanted me to do the same.
Of course.
And so then I was always like, I want to be an actor and I'm going to be on stage and performing. And
yes.
Yeah. And so I kind of like broke them in over time. And then finally when I was like, no, I was fired from my job 2 years ago.
Oh, look at you. You hit the ground running.
Dude, right?
That's great.
And then I was like, I'm going to do social media full time with absolutely 1,000 followers on every platform.
For you, Yvette.
Yeah. And then I did it.
Yeah. I mean, you really did. You really did.
But I like called my parents and I was like, guys, I am gonna do this.
I am gonna be creative and be on the web.
Yeah,
I'm going online.
I'm going on the internet.com.
I'm getting my parents' permission to go online.
Literally, I literally, and this is like probably the first time I've ever not asked them for permission.
Yes, I could.
I'm 28. I was like, well, actually, I was 26, but yeah, and I like called them and I was like, I am gonna do this.
Yeah,
and you can't convince me otherwise,
dude. I did the exact same thing. This was like 3 years ago, I guess, at this point. But I sat down, my dad's an expert in finance. I sat down, he's a really money conscious guy. And he's always just been like, the fear is like, you're not going to have a stable life. Of course, I'm sure same thing.
Totally same.
Yeah. But I had been doing comedy for a while, just not exclusively. I had a full-time day job for like the first 5 years of stand-up. And I sat them down like 3 years ago and I was like, I had a presentation. I was like, here's the money I made at the nonprofit this year. Here's what I made this year from stand-up. I guarantee I can get that up 20% if I'm away from my job. And he's like looking at the numbers and he goes
taking notes on a legal pad.
And at the end of it, he goes, did you really feel like you had to sit us down and do that? I was like, yes, because you've been so obstinate about it every time I bring it up.
I love when your parents are like, you know you don't need
no
this
worries,
from me.
girlie. I'm like,
And-
you've made
and
me
I'm
so
like,
anxious about
you
it.
did this to me.
Yeah, dude.
You're acting like you didn't do this to me. Like I'm this way. They're like, why are you so sad or worried? I'm like, because of the way you raised me.
You raised me to be freaked out all the time.
Yeah.
He was like laughing. And I was like, you put this in my little noggin.
Your dad's
His name's, I don't want to dox him. His name's Isn't that crazy?
a great name.
Is that a great
We'll bleep
name?
it. No, it's a great name.
It's a really good name.
It's a really good name.
It's a really strong man for a name for a man from Arab, Alabama. Which is it's spelled Arab, by the way. Pronounced Arab. Don't say it wrong. They'll kill you.
When you said Arab, Alabama, I was like, what did you have to say?
No, it's
you started with
A-R-A-B.
Arab, and I was like, are we good?
Apparently, the lore in Arab, where my entire dad's side of the family's from, is that they like miswrote it on a form and like finalized the city or something. And they're like, oh, it was supposed to be Arad. And then
Which
they're
is
like,
also
the
not
words,
a name.
no,
but okay.
no, just a weird combination of
vibe.
letters and versus Arab, which is a word.
Which is it does mean something. It's a different place and community, but
yeah, I grew up in Arab.
that's like growing up in Jew, Florida.
Oh my god. So
Where are you
proud.
from?
Well,
I'm from a tiny town called Jew.
you know I grew up in Jew.
It's like, are you Jewish? No.
No. Never met one.
Yeah, there are no Jews there, weirdly. Can you believe that? None. No representation.
That truly is the vibe.
We ran them out.
Oh my god, they're odds. I did visit. We visited this because all my dad's side of the family is buried there. We have a big his whole family is buried in the same cemetery. And I have no idea if you'll find this funny, but I've been thinking about it a lot. We went to bury my grandfather there like many years ago at this point, but we're walking through. It is unfortunately like the Southeast. A lot wrong with it politically, a lot of stuff going on. For my money, I think it's the most beautiful place in the entire world. It's just like rolling hills. Like the hills of like Tennessee and Alabama are so pretty to me. So you're in this like gorgeous vista, but just like kind of everything's wrong. And we go up to the beginning of the cemetery, and there's a sign that says, the cemetery is not responsible for flowers missing, damaged, or whatever. And I think about that all the time.
Or
I'm
whatever.
like, who's or whatever, girl. It had such a
like,
vibe.
girl, whatever.
Girl,
like that
you wanna
TikTok
do-
trend. Like, she said, girl, whatever.
What happened?
Missing flowers from the cemetery. Girl, whatever.
Girl, whatever. Desiccated corpse. Whatever.
Dug that shit up. Whatever, bitch. Get over it.
Where did your
funny.
parents come from? Where's your family from?
Westchester.
Oh, that's right. We discussed this the other
Westchester,
day.
NYC.
I'll say this. Yvette and I became friends about 48 hours ago.
and within seconds, I was like, this is lifelong.
It was really, really pleasant.
We connected. And you know what? But it was also my fault because I clocked you and I went, hey.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
And because also what I said was, I saw your ring.
Oh, that's right.
and I think you said, hi, I'm Laura. And I said, hi, I'm Yvette. And then I go, how?
You go, what, are you married? How? And it's I recalled that story to someone, and they were like, oh, is that like, how does a person like you get married? I was like, no, I immediately knew what she meant, which is, how are you in this business and doing the job that we're doing and have found a man who put that ring on your finger?
Yeah, I'm like, how are we in the same building right now with the same job and
You're married.
are fully married? Like, I was like,
We're in a basement at Sesh Comedy, and you've got a ring on your finger.
The most
Grow up.
Yeah, literally. The most you get in that context is like, oh yeah, I'm in an open relationship and my boyfriend's cheating on me. Like, that's like the top. That's like the
1000%.
best.
He's also a comic. He won't look me in the eye at shows. That kind of thing.
Like, hates my guts. Like, that's usually what you get in that environment with the rats. But you came in with a full-fledged marriage and a beautiful ring, and I was like, God, that's fucking crazy.
The how hit so hard. How? What? How? 40 seconds after meeting you. And I have to tell women in our industry this, because I guess it does make it more, it explains it, but does not garner any hope.
Yes.
But I met him when I was 15 years old.
Right.
So you're going to have to go to the high school. You're going to have to go back in time.
Yeah. If I could just build a little portal into the past, then I can have what you have.
Find a curly-headed little man with glasses when you're 15.
Wait, but you guys so you met when you were 15.
Met when we were 15.
But you started dating.
When we were like 22, like after school, after college. Both went to the University of Tennessee, became very, very, very close, and were like dear friends. I think I might have shared this with you the other night, but like we would have like respective we'd have respective boyfriends and girlfriends, and they would like break up with us and be like, dude, I know that you guys are like in love. And we were taking all the same classes, and that's sweet. We're taking all the same classes.
That is sweet, but I hate that.
I know,
so
it
much.
pisses everybody off.
It makes me like
me
actually
mad.
like,
I know,
it's
I'm
giving
pissing
me like
everyone
a
off.
bad feeling.
Yeah,
in my
I feel
body.
I think I feel angry with you. You know what? We're done here.
Is that jealousy? Am
I jealous of my new friend? How?
I'm like, but she's a girl and I love her.
But I really like her vibe.
And this is my inner monologue.
100%. I want her
like,
dead.
so happy for her. Kill her. Like,
if that stabs me after the record, she keeps it together long enough.
Yeah, I get through I have to get through the pod.
Yeah, well, we got to post the pod.
Priorities.
I need some videos.
Yeah, I need the clips. Anyway, sorry, keep going.
The last picture, the clip, you play a hilarious clip, and then there's just a still of me with my throat slit on the ground on this rug. Okay. But anyway.
And I'm just like,
me and Laura had a
girl,
great
whatever.
time today.
Yep, that's it. That's the title.
That's the title of the episode. Girl, whatever.
Let's go.
I killed my guest Laura. Girl, whatever.
Killing my guest alive. Would do numbers on Vine. Anyway, keep going.
You're stupid.
Do numbers on Yik Yak. Okay. Okay, so
I don't remember where I was. Oh,
yeah.
Whatever. So we were just so clearly like
in love.
Totally. And I would say the lamest shit. I would be like, I'm not like, it's not love. I like wanted to read with him under a tree, or like the most like objectively romantic shit you've ever.
Love.
It's not that deep. I just wish he would kiss me. But then I kind of fell really in love with him, and he didn't know it for a while. like a few years. Like it was like unrequited, and I was like, fuck.
Did that make you actually want to die?
Yeah, it was really hard. And I
Yeah.
decided that I was not going to tell him because I
Mm.
wasn't going to sacrifice our relationship
Yeah.
and then or our friendship because it did really mean a lot to me. And then one night we got really hammered in a party, and he was like, I feel like I want to. And I was like, yeah, no, for sure. And I had to act like I hadn't been thinking about it.
You're like,
I was like,
wait, me
"What?
too. Wait, right now though.
Wait. Yeah.
You go, hang on. I don't know. Yeah, we should do it. Wait. So you grew up in Alabama?
No, grew up in Tennessee. I'm from
grew-
Nashville.
Oh, but your dad's from Alabama.
My dad's family is from Alabama.
Cool.
And I did comedy for a really long time in Nashville, and then I moved to LA.
Oh my God.
And now I'm dying to move to New York City.
Yeah, you have to move. I think like one of the side quests of this podcast is getting all of the people that I like to move to New York.
Has it been working so far?
I mean, I'm planting seeds.
Mhm.
I had Dylan Carlino on.
Oh my God, such a funny person.
Obsessed
Holy
with
shit.
him. Literally
Yes.
obsessed with him.
Yeah.
Fully in love. Like I had a similar thing with him that I had with you, which was like we saw each other from across the room. We're like, you.
Yep. That's gonna be immediate.
Yeah.
That's
so
gonna
we're-
happen
so we're
quickly.
feeling this.
He's
Yeah.
so lovely.
He's incredible.
Yeah.
And we were in Salt Lake City together, and so it was like
Oh my God,
like
fun.
beautiful.
Were you working together in Salt Lake City, like doing shows in Salt Lake City?
Yeah, because he was headlining the main room and I was headlining the small room.
Cute. Okay, I love it.
For the weekend.
When
And I
that
was
happens,
like, love is real.
yes. When it's like somebody you actually want to spend time with is in the same club as you for a weekend.
Unreal.
Because you think about the road. I mean, this is such a hack comic thing to say, but it's like the road can be very sad, very lonely, very
I
like
know.
difficult. And then it always, if there's anybody else even remotely around, I was like about to have a bad time recently, and I think I was in Seattle, but I was like doing like a corporate, and I was like, this is gonna be lame. Like,
Yeah, corporate's hard.
I'm just gonna have
For
like
the
a
listeners at home,
lonely
corporate's
night.
hard.
Corporate's hard.
Corporate's hard because, do you want to explain why corporate's hard?
Because okay, this was not the case at this one, but generally there are like content restrictions. You can't talk about certain topics.
It's giving Riyadh.
It is very, very much giving Riyadh. You're signing your soul away for what is almost always a really large chunk of money, a
Yeah.
better amount than you would make doing a weekend at my level of comedy, at least.
Yeah.
And so, like, you just feel really constrained. You know that it's not going to be a crowd that like loves stand up. It's just
Yeah.
like kind of
They, like, have
mandatory
to
for
be
them to be
there.
there. Yeah, which is tough. This one actually turned out okay. But I was walking. Do you know Alec Flynn at all?
Yeah,
Of
best
course,
friend.
you know Alec Flynn.
He was on Friend of the Pod.
Friend of the
I
pod, we
stay with
love
him in LA when I'm there.
My doll. He's such
we're
a sweet
besties.
man.
Yeah.
But he was like, he sees me post something. He goes, "Are you in Seattle?" And just when you have a chance encounter with a comic that you love, I had no idea he was going to be in that city. We had a big
Dude.
night. We had so much fun. We
Oh my
like made a
God.
lot of friends. That's the
Also, going out with Alec,
he's really keeping it moving.
He'll
You know what
go.
I mean? He'll
He'll
go. Oh,
go.
he'll go.
he'll do like a 900 beer situation.
Yeah.
We did 900 drinks. We did 900 martinis.
I think you probably have the photo that you took
Yeah.
of our dear friend Jared Goldstein.
Like fully reclined,
They-
legs in the air, cockroach style, fully in public. Like we're in a nice establishment,
It was a lovely bar.
lovely bar. We should go back.
It was
Run
a
it back.
lovely bar.
And we're like, how many physical martinis can we put in our bodies? Like that was kind of the vibe.
Well, and they were. Listen, I love a teeny. I've been having a lot of teenies in New York. It just feels appropriate here.
So good here.
Really cold, dirty martini.
Oh my god.
But they were very like thimble style. Like they were like it was like
little.
it was like a cup like this big.
They were chic.
It was probably the same amount as this, but it
Yeah,
felt
but you're
little
like,
'cause
but
it
it's
was like
cake,
because
it's
it's
curved.
it's smiling at me.
Like, but it doesn't count because it's like in a different shape.
And they're just shots. You're just taking like 2 shots at a time.
Literally.
And Jared kept going back to the bar, and I had offered to buy a round for everyone.
Mm.
Did you hear about this?
No.
Right when we got there, I'd offered to buy a round for everyone. I was so proud of myself. I was like, look at me, I'm in New York. I'm treating my friends.
Isn't that
And-
so like big dick though?
Oh my God, it felt
Does that
so
feel
good.
so good?
Well,
Yeah.
totally.
I'm
Well-
never that guy.
No, I'm so rarely
Never-
am. I'm so rarely am. This city makes me kind of ball out. And like, I do
Yeah.
not have the money to be having the week that I'm having here. Like, I
Sure.
really don't. And I'm not. I was like, you'll make it up in spot pay. And it's like, no, girlie,
No,
you're
not-
going
that's
out to
not
eat a
how
lot.
spot pay works. Not how spot pay works. Like, I'm making it back. No, you're not. But
No, he gave you $30 in cash after the show, and you
look at
lost
your
it.
Venmo, yeah.
You dropped it on the street. And it fell out of
You're
your
like,
back pocket when you took your phone out.
$10. Got it.
Got it. And I'm buying a $17 cocktail for 4 of my friends after getting
Yeah.
amazing. But I offered, and I was like, oh my God, yes, I'll do that. And then I go to close my tab,
Yeah.
And I thought the whole night that they had been putting those drinks on my tab. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to eat this. Like, whatever. It's going to be hundreds of dollars. But whatever. I was also very drunk. And I was
Yeah,
like,
and
maybe
you're
I'll settle
fine.
up later.
Yeah.
And it was like $100. And I was like, oh my God. And
Oh.
Jared goes, no, we all spent like way more than you on these drinks. He was like, I bought like 5 of your drinks.
That's so funny. Yeah, no, I remember you came back to the table and you were like, guys, this was only $100. And we all bought our drinks.
You were not treating anyone to drinks, Laura. I love that you think that
That's
about
just
yourself.
you.
I love you think you're capable of that. The woman laughed in my face because
You're
I
like,
think she
what
could
a
tell what I was
deal. You're like, is this Costco? I'm loving this place. Like, it's not.
It's obviously like a very upscale bar.
Yeah,
like
it was
those martinis
so
are probably
awesome.
$18, $19 a piece.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Really funny.
Which, by the way, I have to take you to, wait, how long are you here till?
I'm staying until next Sunday.
Okay. We have to go to my favorite cocktail bar.
Please, where is it?
It's in my neighborhood, which I'm not going to say on the.
Okay, yes,
but
don't dox yourself.
Hey, and we're going to gatekeep that.
Yes,
but-
good.
But it's in Brooklyn, and I'm going to take you. We have to go.
God, I'm having so much fun.
Yeah.
Here's why my vices are so turned up here, and it's because I smoked my first cigarette here, famously. And
Yeah.
no,
Well, you never
and
smoked in your life.
I never
so-
smoked I never picked it up, and now I've had like 3 packs.
And I'm dead.
And now I sound like this. Oopsie, sorry to the listeners. It's kind of phlegmy.
So quickly. So crazy.
But I love, and you know what? I said this to a comic the other night, and he judged the living shit out of me. And I was like, okay, you don't understand my lifestyle. But I was like, I love to duck into a bar. I love to be alone, pre-show, post-show, nightcap, before I do a spot, and be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have like a martini by myself. And he was like, you drink alone? And I was like,
Hey, pipe the fuck down.
grow up, mister.
Hey, have a drink.
Yeah, you seen what's happening in this world?
Hey, unbutton a button. Let's go.
Button up, button. Let me get some chest hair out.
Yeah.
Let's have a little martini before the show.
Slap on the ass.
I
Come on.
realize you're gonna black out. I can handle it. Okay, you see how sturdy this body is. This is a
Like, I can
Tennessee
take
body
it.
in the big city.
To be fair, I'm really gassing you up right now. Fully cannot drink around.
Oh, sure.
stand-up.
Okay.
I can't do that.
Fair, totally fair.
I have a half a drink and I'm like,
God, Yvette, can we switch? Can I get half of that and you get half of mine?
yeah.
And both of us have a really, really healthy relationship with alcohol. Because mine's not too great.
Okay, but the only downside of mine is that then I'll like have one martini and I'm like, who do I text in my phone? Like I'm like,
Which is fun though.
which is so fun.
Does
I'm
that
being
make you?
crazy
Is
right
it? I
now.
mean, is it hurting your life in
No.
any way? No, it's
actually,
fun.
wait.
Actually,
me.
yes.
Excuse me. No, this brings me to my next point.
Yeah.
Which is, I've been having a lot of fun recently.
Something's going on. Something's going on with the youth.
Okay.
I'm considering you that and also kind of me a little bit.
No, you are.
But
Just because you're
Um,
married doesn't mean you're not you.
I know sometimes that's how it feels. Well, Yvette famously did meet me the other night, and she goes, "You're 34, you look 12," and I was like, "Well, I'm gonna love you for the rest of my life."
Yeah. I was like, who's your guy? Where do I go?
People are having fun. The kids are having fun.
We're having fun again.
Are you finding that? What do you think? What do you think the reason for this is?
I don't know. I think I just personally I'm on my own journey because I'm very like restricted usually.
Yeah. Like just you restrict yourself. Like you have
Yeah.
a good relationship with discipline, and is that
Yeah.
how you mean? Okay.
No, so I was like when I first started like doing full time like stand up and stuff, I was like, okay. Actually, when I first started stand up, I was like, this is 100% of me, and I'm going to do this 100%.
Yeah.
And it worked to a point, and then I started realizing that it was like not only diminishing returns, but actually like fully harming me because I was like, I need to live my life to have stuff
Girl.
to talk about.
Yes, you're preaching to the choir. Totally understand.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it sucks. It's such a weird thing because it's like you want to be just like putting 100% of yourself in it because you're like, and some comics can do that.
yeah.
And I'm not one of those people.
I find that
realized.
I'm not either. I've been talking about this with friends since I got here. If you meet someone who is long term doing what you did when you started, of just like putting your entire ass into it every single day, not really like not making time for a life of any sort, really.
Yeah.
There are 2 things that are potentially going to happen. One, you're going to get really, really successful, which of course is possible, but then that has its own challenges. Or 2, you're not going to get that successful and you're going to be bitter as shit, and it's going to be your whole personality that you
Yeah.
didn't make it as far as you should have.
Right.
And-
Because you put your whole bussy into
You
it.
had your whole ass and bussy into it. I wanted to say bussy the first time and I didn't know if you would cringe at me.
We had the same thought.
Yes, dude.
The same thought was pussy.
Yes, dude. I was like, I shouldn't say pussy. I'm gonna say ass.
And then I went pussy. Great minds think of pussy.
I did mushrooms with my friend Katie recently, and we were looking at a mountain, and she goes, "God put his whole pussy into those mountains." I laughed until I cried. Okay, but I think it does. Like you have to.
Wait, sorry, time out. People are always like, you should do mushrooms. It's so spiritual.
No, it's
You
that
do
type of
mushrooms
shit.
And you're like, God put his pussy in
whole
that shit.
We called it his gugussy, his god pussy. Put his whole gugussy into those mountains. We said it like 800 times. That's what doing mushrooms is. That's so funny. Your friends were lying to you. You will, at the end of your trip, have like kind of a spiritual experience, and everything will. The way I can describe it is, I'm not going to talk about how it feels to be on mushrooms on this podcast. So lame. But like everything just does kind of fall into place, and you go, I'm okay. Like I'm okay in the context of my life and in this world. That is the feeling I have every single time. But for the first like 3.5 hours, you're doing that type. You're gugussying. You're gugushing from your gugussy. And you're just cracking the fuck up. If you're with anybody that you find even remotely funny, you are just going to be laughing your fucking ass off and doing bits that you'll remember forever but don't make any sense out of context. Amazing.
Gugussy works though.
Gugussy, I mean, I was just killing you. Maybe you're on mushrooms right now.
Okay, wait, keep going.
Okay, so, yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot because I feel like I was sort of maybe not to the degree that you're talking about it, but was sort of the same and was just finding that I was like, what do I have to talk about? Like I live in a, you know, I live on a coast and I do stand up. Like I have to be, and of course, like relationships help, or like being married, I think is like whatever.
Plethora of
but it
material.
is. But you really forget to be a human being.
Totally.
And having your fun is a part of being a human being. Loosening up, being like, okay, I'm going to like take like this night off and not do spots and run around the city and be with my friend. Like very, very natural, normal thing to do. And I think helps your art a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also you can create from a place of like being relaxed.
Yes.
And like, what do I actually want to say? What's the world like right now? Which I really like lose touch with.
Yes.
If I'm just doing like basement bar shows
I know.
every night. And then like sitting in a cafe with my laptop open, like staring at whatever and being like, you know.
I know. Well, and I have been doing, and God bless, I'm happy for anyone that puts me up. But I'm from the South. I do a lot of shows in like middle America in the South. And a lot of weekends, and I'm not famous, so it's not like you're walking in and being like, here are all my fans. It's like, okay, they don't know me and I don't know them. Scary situation.
Yeah.
And I'm finding that I write, I mean, I'm a leftist, I am very dirty. I tend to write that way, but then I go to these markets and I go, fuck. I go, what's my act here? And it makes me like, I'm a little disappointed that I keep I have to keep writing to maybe a version of myself that I don't really identify as much with anymore. But I do kind of enjoy the process of being like writing a joke in LA and be able to, like, how will this do in like Atlanta? Like, it feels a little bit sacrificial and a little bit necessary to have come up in the South and to be trying to meld these two, like, guilt-ridden Southern version of myself and like very free version of myself. Yes, yeah.
Hedonistic.
Yeah, West Coast.
Balls to the wall.
Balls to the wall, like really dirty, filthy mouth, and has a lot to say about politics at the moment, I guess. But yeah, it's the best part. The best part is to challenge yourself a little bit, and
I mean that's the rewarding part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Wait, so have you like done a show where you were like, or is there a clean example of like you going into a show being like, I don't know if this is gonna work, or like I think this is gonna work, and then it like did or didn't?
Totally. I went into maybe bleep the place.
Yeah.
But I went into a show and I could just tell immediately. I was like, this is not my crowd. This is gonna be a little bit tough potentially. And do I want to talk shit about them? I do. My opener was gay. I brought a gay opener with me. And
you gotta bring a gay opener.
You gotta bring your gay opener.
Come on, guys. Bring your
what
gay
are you doing?
opener.
What are you doing? Bringing your straight guy opener?
No, I do that all the time. And
of course,
keep going.
It keeps you safe. It keeps you safe.
Kind of my thing.
Yeah, they're always with me.
No, honestly, it is. No, that's so true.
It's safe. It's safe to be on the road with someone who is a straight man.
Can I ask you a question too? Actually, about that, I don't like. Okay, I get scared on the road. Actually, kind of in my shows in general, like being just like alone as a woman and then like going out and like greeting the people that come to my show.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Did you
I
have
get
anything in
scared.
place for if it depends on the kind of club you're doing, I guess.
Mm.
But almost 9 times out of 10, if you don't have like a guy with you that could keep an eye on it, somebody from that staff will
We'll do
take it.
it?
Yes, and it is perfectly okay for you to ask, for you to be like, hey, I really want to go greet people and stuff. Do you mind having somebody, either a security guard or just a door guy, like standing
just
kind of
stand
close
next.
to us?
Yeah.
And just because it also helps to like, he'll take photos for you. He'll keep it moving. Like he won't let somebody talk to you for like 25 minutes.
Sure.
Even though we love Yvette's fans, everyone wants to speak to everyone
Right.
all the time. But like if a lady like corners you, like a drunk lady for like 15 minutes, he'll be like, hey, we got a line or whatever. It's always worth it to ask. And I have a feeling that you're going to be big enough soon enough to where you're like, yeah, I can bring somebody or ask, at
Yeah,
the
like
club.
local.
It's scary. It's weird to be a little lady on the road.
Yeah, I suddenly am just like so aware of like my size.
Yes,
And
teeny
then, like,
tiny.
And like people like touching me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, hee hee. And I wanna like, and I love that people are excited. Like it's so
Of course.
amazing that people are excited.
That's
like
the goal.
For me, that's insane, But
Yeah.
it's like, and so I don't want to like rob anyone of an opportunity if they wanted to meet me, but I'm also like, I don't know how to do it yet.
Yeah, it is truly. I'm excited I could share that with you because it is
Yeah.
as simple as that.
Okay.
Like if you, because increasingly I think you're gonna have like more and more people, and clubs should know kind of to offer it to you. If they don't, then be like, hey, that big dude that was standing by the door or like was doing
Mhm.
security at the club itself, could he stick around during my meet and greet and just kind of keep an eye on stuff? Easy peas.
Amazing.
I know. Our shoulders are too small to just be out there in the world.
No, I
just
know. And it's
getting-
like my little at-home Pilates with my 1 pound ankle weights doesn't really
It's
do
not
the
gonna
job.
take down Travis from Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
Who's
Who's like
huge.
9 drinks in and he's like, hey.
Well, that's the thing. Everybody's fucking drunk too.
Well, yeah, 'cause
like
the end of the show, like that's the whole point. Like, you had
Yeah.
a great time. Like I want you to have that.
he forgets that he's like 350 pounds.
Yeah.
You forget that you're a teeny tiny little woman. Like
Yeah.
that's not a good match.
I'm so tiny. Me
Yeah.
and the TLDR.
I was
I'm
about to say. I
so
was about to go. I just
tiny.
guessed his weight, and I'm not about to guess if it's weight.
You guess my weight. You're like 200 pounds. And I go, okay,
Okay, girl.
It's a
For
jump.
Pilates, I guess.
Yeah, it's all muscle. It's
She's fucking shredded. It's like weird. It's actually kind of weird how
like
jacked
gross
Yvette
under
is.
here. These are loose clothes, but ugh.
My husband and I do that. We do a bit workout for like 2 weeks, and then be like, "Am I getting like so jacked that it's like weird though? Like still fat? Am I getting, is it like getting like where people would see it and be like, okay?
I just want to stay humble and like close
yes, I know I'm
changing.
changing, and like I don't want anybody to think differently of me. I'm still normal.
Okay, wait. So you were in
Oh yes, we're in. And I have my gay opener. Lovely man, Sean Flanagan. Go follow him. And he is on stage, and I see a couple get up and leave and demand to see a manager. And I just knew what was happening immediately. I was like, this fucking sucks. And actually, it was after Sean had gotten off, the middle was on, and he was not a gay man, but was like mentioning something about having gay friends. Or I mean, that's the degree of hate we're talking about, is that it was also Sean, very wonderful comedian, not like a dirty comedian, was talking about his husband is like an officer in the Navy. Like they're like very upstanding people. And he just has smart, fun jokes about like doing comedy as a gay man in the South and about his family and about his life, whatever. So it's not like he's up there just like, and I'm choking on dicks or whatever, even though I would love that also.
which is also
Which is
fine.
also valid and fine. We should all be able to do jokes about choking on dicks.
I would love to put them in my set. Keep going.
I have one that I love. Okay, but it's so gross. Okay, but and so I see this couple and I clock it immediately and I go, I'm about to go on stage. And so I'm like, I was so irate. I was so like filled with rage when I saw it that I kind of started to follow them because they were asking for a manager and then walking out. And I go up to the door guy and I was like, what's that about? And he was like, do you really want to know? And I was like, can I guess? I was like, are they mad that gayness is even being brought up in this context? And he was like, yeah. And they demanded a refund. And I was like, I'm not going to go out there and yell at them, but we are not giving them their money back. That's insane. And he was like, absolutely not.
for bigotry.
For being
You
like,
want a refund because
you're so fucking
are
soft.
full of hatred.
You're like you're so weak.
and you
You're
went to a comedy show and you decided arbitrarily that was your line.
That was the line. I just like you're such a fucking pussy. Like you can't listen to someone else's lived experience. You're so soft. It is such a soft thing to do and way to be. Anyway. So I go, this is a context in which I go up and do my set and I'm like, I'm not going to get on stage and just talk shit about Donald Trump for like 30 minutes, which is kind of where my act is. I'm like, I just know that that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
I can't imagine this crowd being like, yeah, like and so I go up and I do things and whatever. Maybe it makes me like a road hack. Maybe it means I've been doing comedy for too long, but I know how to talk to those people. I came up talking to those people.
Yeah.
So you sprinkle it in, you have to do it a little softer, and you don't do some jokes that you had originally planned on doing. And it doesn't make me feel like the best artist in the world, but it makes a show go better. And I'm like, at the end of the day, I want to check and I want to get out of here.
Well, yeah, and I mean, the thing is, they like do, yeah, I mean, people pay to see a show.
Mm-hmm.
And like, even on a more like appropriate and minor scale, like there's another version of that, which is sometimes like, you're like, oh, I wanted to do this new joke, you know? And then the crowd just isn't with you.
Just hates it, yeah.
And you're like, okay, well, now I have to go back to like A material.
Yes, exactly.
I know this is a better, more interesting joke, but I'm still going to go back to like this other thing that I know works because blah, blah.
Yes, exactly.
So it's like we are doing stuff like that all the time because at the end of the day, you're supposed to give them a
give them a show.
That's the whole point.
They're a paying audience. And it's like, I was holding that whole audience, I was viewing them the same way that I was viewing this one couple, and that's kind of unfair. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
they could have been on board.
They could have been totally fine. I gotta say, by the looks of it, I'm not sure. But
sure. Okay, profiling, got it.
I'm sorry, I'm judging, but yeah, that you can't assume that. But also, it's like, I think I think about like evolving as an artist, we're like, oh, this new stuff isn't working. Does that make me a bad comedian? And it goes, no, it just means your other material is more refined. I just want as many opportunities as I possibly can to be killing with that new stuff, because that's the only thing that makes you feel like a successful comic.
Totally.
Yes. Yeah.
Like once your old stuff starts to feel old, you're like, that's where it
brutal.
Dies.
And I feel it all the time.
Wait, so you're doing a lot of Trump stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know if I watched your set at Sesh, but I don't know if I heard you do it.
I think I did some stuff about my Republican dad there, like a little bit. Yeah, it's like 20 minutes of my act at this point.
Okay.
And so I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, if it's all I'm thinking about, why would it not be?
No, you have to write jokes about it. That's
and
like, I mean, that's the kind of thing where it's like, well, that's what everyone's thinking about. I mean, like it's happening.
It's happening. It's on everybody's fucking minds.
So talk about it.
I know. Is it in your act, or are you, what are you?
I have one new Trump joke that I'm working on because he talked about when he couldn't say acetaminophen.
Oh, yeah.
That
amazing.
Killed me.
Yeah.
Because my joke is like that he had so much confidence he was
in the
like,
lead up,
and he was like mad at the word, like because he like gets halfway through the word and he's like, come on, what the fuck is this word? Yeah, he's like Tylenol, like nah. Like he's like mad that they like wrote it, like that an intern like wrote that down, and I was like, I like wish that like as a woman, like if I had that level of confidence, like can you imagine like how far a woman would get? And then I was like, no, they'd burn her at this stage.
They would, of course.
They'd burn you. Like that's my new area of interest, is that like confident women, you get just shredded. There's this like false narrative that I feel like I've been peddled. I'm sure you feel this way too, where it's like, or maybe you're smarter than me, but like
I'm not.
I fully was like, I grew up and I was like, I'm just gonna be confident.
I'm just gonna be a confident woman in the world. Oh, that's
like,
funny.
The secret to success is like, you have to be confident, you have to be outspoken.
Believing in yourself.
And you just have to believe in yourself. You have to ask for what you want. No.
That's not how it works.
Oh my God, no.
Bitch.
That's the quickest way to get fired from your job. Like,
Yvette, is that something in your act? Right? That's so funny.
So this is, I need
that belongs in your
this
jokes.
Is such a new like thought that I'm like trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm definitely going to be talking about this. But yeah, it's like so funny. I literally like, and so the other thing that I was thinking about is that, okay, so you can't negotiate normally as to get anything you want. You have to
you begin at lucky to be here, lucky to be included, and you better start there.
Yeah, you better start with thank you so much.
I honestly can't even believe this.
Yeah,
thank you so much for this opportunity.
You did this for me.
This morning I was gonna kill myself, and then I got.
And now I get to send this email today, and I am so grateful. Like you have to start with that.
I was gonna
start with a blowjob.
Family annihilate today.
I was gonna make a big batch of Kool-Aid, and I was gonna feed it to the whole community.
I was gonna drown my kids.
I was gonna do that, but no, I got to come to this office, and I got to work for you today. And that brings me to my next point.
That's so funny.
Wait, so the actual way to, and my mom has worked in corporate America for a long time, so she told me this early, which thank God.
Yeah.
But she said you don't have to negotiate in the way that you think you do. You have to ask questions.
whoa, this is so strange. This is so strange. And I want to follow up with exactly what she meant by that in the context of what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
My mother never sniffed corporate America, worked at a theme park most of her life.
Perfect.
When I was a child, I was extremely, extremely shy, and I had a lot of trouble speaking to anyone, adults or kids. And she taught me from the moment I could speak, you just have to ask everyone around you questions. They want to talk about themselves.
Oh.
They want to talk about themselves. They want to seem like they're
Yeah.
imparting wisdom on you. Is that what you mean?
No, but like
Okay.
that is the same effect.
It's so interesting that is
Yeah,
the
my
exact
mom
same
meant
thing that
it-
came out of her mouth.
My mom meant it more in like the actual like like in a negotiation. Like if
Okay,
you
I
want something
see.
from someone else, like they say, well, you know, like you don't phrase it as like I think I deserve. You say, well, do you think that I did more work this year?
Oh my God. So it's their idea.
Yeah.
So it is the same thing. It really is the same thing, kind of. It's a little bit ingratiating and it's a little bit like
Yeah.
here's the floor to you.
Yeah. And how do you feel about the work I did this year?
Yeah. I hope you're happy.
Yeah.
And I'm
Does-
ready to listen.
Yeah. And like, does Jeff is Jeff making that?
Yeah.
Or-
Is he kind of reaching the goals that I'm reaching?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. You've got all the insider knowledge.
I don't know, but did he hit those KPIs?
Oh.
Because he's a principal, so
the
is he a
little wink.
principal?
Do that again.
I give myself a lobotomy. But yeah,
we
because
really
if
should
you
be
say
cutting half our brains out.
yeah, but if you say outright what you want as a woman, you're hated.
That is such good advice. I mean, it's really sad,
So
but I can
sad.
see how effective that would be.
Yeah.
Just completely on its face.
It might work for men too, honestly. I don't know. But it's
Well-
like they're just given a longer rope.
I think they are given a longer rope, and I think like men and women, we get a lot more credit for it, and it's like the only way for us to advance. But men in power love it when anyone softens around them, right? Like loves it when anyone sort of gives up the floor or is like, and you
Yeah.
have all the answers here, of course. I think even a man wearing glasses could do that, and they would be really into it. A guy in like jeans could. Who like reads fiction could do that to them, and they would be like, "There's something about this little pussy guy.
I
that
like this guy. I like this guy. He's sucking my cock right now. Kind of like this guy.
Something about this beta that I'm really I feel kind of horny for it actually.
Feels good. I wonder. Oh, he's on his knees.
Am I
Am I
bricked
hard?
up?
CEOs every day, everywhere. Wait, am I hard right now?
Wait, am I?
This guy's kind of sucking.
He's asking
me.
his assistant. Am I
Hey,
hard?
Cheryl,
Am I?
am I hard?
She looks over into the glass office.
Yeah, she bends underneath the. She's like, yes,
Yeah, he made you hard. That little man made you.
on the intercom.
Yeah, the little man made you.
He was subbing. You know this about yourself.
You love that. He asked you a lot of questions about yourself.
Yeah, but the other thing that
Really
okay, so
funny.
but this is a caveat to that, like men that are really in power that are like used to women or people, just everyone around them, like being more submissive to them or being very deferential.
Right.
If you can very cleverly, and we can do this because we're comedians, roast them.
Oh, such a good skill. Such a good skill for people who have very little sense of humor to do to them. They love it.
They love it.
They love it.
because they freak out. You can
Mhm.
say something that's not funny, and they'll be like, "Oh my god, oh
She
my
got
god."
me.
Yeah,
She got me.
my ass.
She got my ass.
I did. Okay, so I did a speech at my friend's wedding.
Oh my
Okay,
God, fun.
and which, by the way, have you done that?
Have I? Yes. I
Did
did
you
it at my
kill?
cousin's wedding. I destroyed.
Destroyed.
Best
I-
speech of the night.
I asked for my tape. I was like, this is awesome.
Okay, the audio kind of sucks, honestly,
I'm
but
like,
thanks for
well,
sending that to me.
whatever.
I
No,
asked
it was
for my tape.
awesome. The father and that they were my closest family friends,
So
and this
sweet.
was also like the first wedding I'd been to. So I was kind of like nervous to do the speech, and it was also right after I like started doing stand up full time because I'd been fired. So it wasn't like I was like really, I was like year 3, like
Okay, yes,
early
you
year
were brand
3,
new.
like so new comedy, and so it was like kind of whatever. But I start the speech with a roast of the dad, and the dad is this big CEO.
Oh, he's a tough man.
He's like so revered, very
Uh-huh.
successful, amazing guy.
I imagine his face is pretty red. Is that true?
No, he's
Damn
like
it.
he's nothing like you would expect. He's like a very low key person.
Okay.
he does
But
love
very
golf.
powerful.
Very powerful.
Yes. Okay.
but he's one of those people that's so powerful that he doesn't have to do anything.
That. Yeah. It doesn't even have to
Serious.
seem uptight because
he's not.
in
he's not
danger of okay.
And like everyone just knows, and like all of his partners and stuff were there at this
Ew.
wedding.
What a way to be.
Interesting, right?
That's I've never actually heard someone describe that. I know exactly what you're talking about. And but that was a very good way of putting
That's real power.
Yeah, where
the
you're
people
not
who
like
are the people who are dressed really chic and like really like trying really hard, those are the people that are right below those people that are actually
because they have to show off. They have to prove something.
They have to pretend.
That's what I mean. That's what that people say about like living in Los Angeles. It's like everybody looks like shit. These are some of the richest people in the entire world. I mean, they're whatever athleisure they probably have costs like $2,000, but you can't tell that by looking at it. It looks so much more low key than someone who's trying to project rich.
So LA.
Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. I like that people actually put on a fucking outfit in New York. Like, I love walking around and looking at people's clothing. People are like creative. It's not just like I put on a set. There's always like a set.
Big top, big pants.
Big hands.
I'm wearing my sweats out. I'm going to Erewhon. I'm wearing my sweats.
I'm going to Erewhon in my sweats.
I love Erewhon.
I've never been to Erewhon.
It's amazing.
I've been in LA for 6 years. What's going on with me?
That's crazy.
Isn't that kind of fucked up?
I want you
to go
right now.
I haven't had one of the smoothies. I haven't had. It doesn't exist here, right?
No, and I think about this every day because I think my life would be so different if I were.
You'd be hitting up that Erewhon.
I would be everywhere in that Erewhon.
I'd be everywhere.
I'd be all up in that. The last time I was in LA, I went to Erewhon twice a day. I swear to God. Swear to God. Not even a joke.
I'd be up in that Airwussy.
But I was Airwussied out, dude. Like, it was crazy. Gugusi was in the house.
Gugusi's in the house.
Gugusi's Erewhon to me.
Okay, sorry. Go on. You're doing your speech.
So I'm doing this speech. I open with a roast of the dad.
We love this.
Who's the CEO. And the way that I murdered with that roast, and because
tell me the joke. Can you?
I can. It was super funny. It was so he and I, because we're family friends, so he's basically my dad.
You've known him forever.
I've known him forever. I've known him since I was literally born, born into that family. So it's like I can say things to him that other people can't, and I don't think of him that way because he's just my friend's dad.
And I'm sure that there were people at that wedding who could never speak to him that way.
Yes.
But business associates of his who see this little gal tell a joke, just like
in a skirt, and they're like, what the fuck?
Kill her!
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah, like at his legit daughter's wedding where he's like presiding, you know? So also like in the Hamptons, you know, it was like
of course.
So so I say this joke. Wait, so the joke was basically it was just a story. So I was like, hi, I'm Yvette. I'm his name. We'll bleep his name.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, I'll say his name, but we'll bleep it. I was like, so I'm third favorite of his daughter's friends. And I was like, I know that because he told me that one time like at Thanksgiving. And I was like, okay, well, who's like number one? And he was like, oh, that's Sarah. And I was like, well, Sarah's great. So I get why Sarah.
Friend of mine.
Sure.
Certainly.
Love Sarah. Who's number two? And he goes, I don't know who number two is yet, but you're definitely number three.
First of all, great bit by the big man. Great bit by the big man. That cuts deep. That cuts deep.
I want to say I was 18.
Oh my God.
When he told me that.
I haven't figured out number two yet. I'm sure I'll meet her soon.
Yeah.
But
He's like, but you're really number three.
You're just giving three.
Yeah.
He has synesthesia.
Love the vibe on you. It's three.
He sees a three when he looks at you.
So then the joke for the rest of the weekend was I'm running for number two.
Uh-huh.
And so now it's this like running joke. Because I also don't know if he really remembers that moment. And so then when I said it, he was like, I said that. I was like,
kind of a funny guy.
He's like, yeah. Number three. Now he pitches me jokes in TV shows.
Oh, my favorite thing in the world is for adult people to be like, I got something for you. And for you to know them well enough to be like, you're not good at this. Like, I'm so sorry you're not funny. It takes a long time to be good at this. And you haven't reached
just someone like totally outside of the industry that's like never touched it. And they're just like, and they're like, I got the next big thing. Sometimes
my dad will go, I wish I could think of a perfect example of this, but he'll say something or like, that is like so obviously a joke. Like it is itself a joke.
Yeah.
And many times very, very funny. But then he'll say, there's a joke in there somewhere. And I'm like, yeah, the joke was the thing you said. Like, I can't take that to stage. This very specific instance that you just made happen. Oh, I swear there's a joke in there somewhere.
Do you forget that you can have that?
Oh, do I get that you can have that?
I love that.
You can take that.
Yeah, people say
Put that in
something
one of your skits.
insane. Yeah, one of your skits.
Put that in one of your little skits.
One of your skits is so crazy.
Grandma coded. Put that in one of your little skits.
Yeah, and you're like, okay.
I did this on stage the other night. My dad does. He did it for this thing. He really does. Like, he is so fucking funny. It's crazy. He has perfect timing. It's really nuts. But I took him on a bus tour in Hollywood. Did I do this during
No.
my set the other night? I
Did
took him
you?
on a bus tour in Hollywood. And he, like, they're ridiculous little outings. It's so funny. Like, they just lie to you. They literally, like, you're just, like, going down Hollywood Boulevard. They're like, that's Michael Jackson. They just, like, they truly just make shit up.
And you're like, hey.
But we drive past Al Pacino's house.
Michael Jackson's dead.
He's dead. He's been dead for many years. They're like, that's him.
That's him.
That's him right there. You see him?
He's
That's him.
walking
The real
around.
one. No, he's not an impersonator. But we drive past Al Pacino's house, and the guide is like thinks he's really funny, which is great. Really entertains me.
Yeah.
He's the least funny person on the planet.
Yeah.
And
But he's crushing.
but he's killing. He's killing. These people from Germany are fucking dying.
Yeah. So it's like,
oh yes. But he goes, we drive past Al Pacino's house, and the guide goes, Al Pacino's an 86-year-old man just had a baby with a 25-year-old woman. And my dad, without missing a fucking beat, goes, say hello to my little friend indeed. And it was the biggest fucking laugh I've ever heard in my entire... I was like,
that's a
you
kill.
just kill. He just kills. And it makes me so mad.
Dude.
And he goes, my daughter's a comedian. He does it all the time.
That's so
Do your parents do that? Do they like out you?
Yeah, well, so
Which is very cute.
what my mom does behind my back, usually not when I'm like there.
Present, okay.
But she'll tell me she does this, which is very sweet. She'll, whenever like it comes up, she'll like be like, my daughter's a comedian and she is online and you should follow her. And so she is brute forcing my followers.
Such a grassroots effort
Grassroots
of women in, I bet, in their 60s.
Yeah, and like her coworkers, like everybody. And I'm like getting on the phone. Like she to her coworker Lloyd. She's like, you have to follow my daughter. And then it's me on TikTok being like, I was getting railed.
They're
and like
so great though.
And then they're like, wait, did Yvette actually go through a breakup?
Oh my god!
They'll, like, ask
oh my
her.
god!
They'll, like,
Yes, when they take it when friends' parents take everything
Yeah.
seriously.
But also the worst part about me is that I unfortunately do tell the truth.
Yeah, you're like I was. Yes,
But I actually
Mommy
wasn't,
can tell
and
her.
I am fine.
I'm only able to act it out if it's really happening to me.
Unfortunately, the internet is a living, breathing document that is a direct mirror of my life.
All of it's true. All of it's true. Funny because it's true.
It's all jokes, but like, but it is so funny because I'm like, now you're like deeply up to date
on all of her stuff.
on like
Because
yeah.
if she's not even seeing it, she's being told about it by Lloyd.
Well, she sees it too, but she says she doesn't always watch all my stuff. She'll just like it and like move on.
Okay.
I know, and I'm like,
I'm like, that's what my peers say to me. I need one person in my life to actually consume my content. I don't need all my friends being like, yeah, I liked it because I know you're funny. I'm like, well,
yeah,
watch the
we'll have
clip.
it, watch it to here. Watch it, share it.
Share it. Throw it in share.
Put it in your story.
We can repost now. We got a repost button.
It's
a repost.
You're crying. You're like,
Repost. You just do it. It's like
Like, I'm
Twitter.
so
You just
little.
do it. I'm so little all of a sudden.
Every time you post a clip,
I get so widow every time I post a clip.
I'm like, would you like it?
Does anybody want to think I'm funny? Yvette gave me an LMAO on a clip today.
It was at LMAO. I meant that. I meant that shit.
It made me feel even bigger than it before.
But it is so fun. I love when my friends comment on my stuff because I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
I'm like, it feels good to be alive.
Well, it's so funny because I was thinking about this. I thought about it today when you commented. I was like, comments from your friends fade. Do you know what I mean? Like
Mm.
if I went back 2 years ago and looked at the friends that were at
It's all
that time
friends, yeah.
commenting on my things, it's like such a different crop of people than it ever would be now.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm getting the new friend comment from Yvette. I was like, we've got this. We're friends now. We're in the group. Do you know what I mean, though? Where it's like, if you don't really know somebody, it's like some of my best friends from Tennessee are not going to comment on every single clip that I have.
No.
They still think I'm very funny, but they're like, we're established. I don't.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Like every so often, like a friend from high school will like pop back up and be like, love this one.
Wait,
I'm like, hey.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Still got the juice with Kelsey.
Yeah. I'm like, how's your family?
How's it feel like Kels? How you been
Great to
doing?
catch But yeah, no, I know. It's like
it fades. It's like
fades.
which I actually kind of love
yeah, it's liberating. 'cause
It is
it's like, you don't rely on
going
them.
back in, and this is a thing that I think a lot of I know comedians in their 40s who have never archived a post in their lives.
Sure.
And the younger gen is saying, yeah, I'd like for it to look like I haven't posted 10,000 times to get to where I am or whatever. And you're an immediate sensation. I doubt this is you. But like archiving into oblivion, and I've started to do it. I've started to be like, oops, I only have 400 posts and look where I am. Like I've started to get rid of
because
stuff.
you want to seem
Because
like,
I want to seem younger, I guess. This is very vulnerable what I'm
that's
saying.
so funny.
But it's like, oh, we don't want to know that she's been doing comedy since like 2017. I don't need anybody to know that. I'm fresh off the scene. I'm 34 and I'm fresh
like,
off the
I'm new actually. Well,
That's
wait,
the
that's
saddest
such a
thing
funny.
I've ever said in a podcast.
No, that's a funny thing that I'm surprised you're even thinking about.
Doesn't it suck?
Well, but like, I don't know. I mean, the real thing of comedy is that like it takes so long to be good at it.
I know, it's so true. And there are so many people who like, you know, this is kind of like a pay your dues kind of mentality that I don't fully subscribe to. But there are so many people who are like, you're not a real comic until you're 10 years in. You're not, you can't be great at this until you're like 10 years in. It's true. It's like
Which
a
is
very
true.
10,000 hours thing. It's
Totally.
like, a lot of work and effort. So I'm proud of that. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm just a little baby.
Right. And also as a girl, it's like, but I'm so young.
It is a youth thing.
It is a youth thing.
And I
it's
keep
like, wanna live
screaming that I'm
forever.
34. If I wanted to obfuscate this at all, I've really I've really buried the lead. I start going higher.
You're like, I'm archiving my posts to seem younger. I'm 34.
I'm 34. I'm exactly 34 years
And in fact,
old.
I am actually out
And
loud
January 1st,
34.
I'll be 34 and a half.
You know exactly like how many days you are into 34.
Into 34.
But can I say something crazy?
Mhm.
I think that you are younger because you're married. Does that make sense? I think the only time clock that we're actually up against as women is like, can you get married or have a kid?
Totally.
And you have a marriage, so if you wanted to have a kid, you can just do that.
That's very true. That's
So
very true.
So in some ways, it's like you're young for marriage.
Yeah, in this day and age, yeah, kind of. And that's why you meeting me and saying that immediately the other night. That's not the first time that's happened to me of like comedians that are, because you're like under 30. How old are you?
I'm 28.
You're 28. It's like I have that with people in our age range, kind of.
Yeah.
Where they're just like, I'm so far away from that, and it is becoming a older and older thing.
Yeah.
Do you want kids?
Yeah. I think I'm less tied to that as an outcome. I'm not tied to any outcome right now.
No, that's a beautiful way to put it. That's very nice.
Because it's like in my life, I like had sort of always thought like, yeah, I'll have a family like that because I loved my family growing up and I felt like that was such a nice thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to be able to give to a child what my parents gave to me.
Totally, I feel the same way.
Right?
Yes, big time.
But in reality, like I have a weird job
Yeah,
and I got a lot of issues to work through
totally.
with my relationship to men.
And probably to yourself and to everything. Yes,
Yeah.
totally.
So it's like, and I want to put 100% of myself into my career.
Yes.
So until I'm at a point where I feel like I have room for it, I would never have a kid without being sure that I can really, really be a good parent.
Yvette, you're a much smarter woman than I am. You're very wise.
You're like, let's pop one out.
Let's have a baby, you and me.
Let's do it. That's us? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
No, I would never. I
You don't want to have a kid at
No,
all.
I don't. And we returned to it. I got in a very, very long conversation with a friend about this the other night. But we returned to it like every 6 months.
Mm.
And there was a point in our relationship where we were going through a little something and we saw a counselor about it. And she, you know, we've been together a very long time. And she immediately was like, the first question she asked was like, do you guys want kids? And we were like, no, we're open to that changing. But like for the past 7 years, we've both been on the same page about it. And about every 6 months we go, do you still feel that way? Yes, I still feel that way. And we just like check in. And she was like, you guys are going to have a happy marriage. She was like, the amount of people that is the issue that can't be overcome is, she does like all, you know, couples therapy. And she was like, it's unbelievable. So it's like, it is great to be on the same page about it. All of a sudden, I'm seeing a little baby and I'm feeling
starting to think
away.
it's cute.
Yes. And other members of my family are trying to have kids, thinking about how cool it would be. Like you said, like I had such a good like sibling and like cousin upbringing. Parents were all together and
Yeah.
really cool. And like if my brother was able to have a child and then I can have a baby and we could have it, like it all sounds very, very fun.
Mm-hmm.
It does seem, even at my a little bit advanced age, does seem absolutely ridiculous to try to do it with the way my life is right now.
I mean, your life will change drastically.
Exactly. We fight over whether or not we're ready for a dog. So it's like I don't think a baby's gonna
Yeah,
make that happen.
sure. But you still have time, too.
I know.
It's not like
I'm thinking about freezing.
you could freeze. My mom had me when she was 40.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah.
And she has a career and she was so well established. Why you had a good childhood.
Yep.
See, these are all possible things.
And also, my parents were older when they had me, so I think that they were like, well, we've done other stuff, so
Yeah.
we're ready to be parents.
Yes, totally. You can settle down. That's what I think. I'm like, my career already, if it reaches a certain point and I'm able to do it from anywhere and so much of it changes about like where we need to be, if that era of our life starts and I'm still within kind of the window in which I would want to have a child, it's like I might revisit very hard.
Mm-hmm.
But your life and career evolve over time like that, and especially in your late 30s, I think. So like, yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
I do have dreams a lot where we have a kid. It's crazy. I had a dream the other night, and this is actually really funny. I had a dream the other night that we were on a pier, and I was overwhelmed. And I think it's very funny that already in my dream about having a child, I'm overwhelmed by the child.
Sure.
I was really
Starting
stressed.
there.
I was really fucking stressed. She was freaking me out. This
She's
little
not
bitch was
doing
driving
anything.
me insane.
She's literally just lying there. She's adorable.
Mommy, I love you.
And you're like, oh my God, it's nonstop with you.
Do you ever shut up? She was like kind of freaking me out, and I was like, I turned to Carson and I was like, do you mind? I just need a second. Could you like take her for 1 second? And he grabs her, puts her down. She's like 2. He's holding her little hand, and they're walking down the pier. And I hear him say to her like, "Mom just needs like a minute. Let's go look at stuff over here." And they're like pointing at stuff in the water. And I was like, "Well, I'm gonna kill myself."
That would make me jump into the water in the dream.
That's fucking the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Also, watching like someone you love be a dad.
That's me breaking his heart.
You have to kill him because it's too cute.
Well, he put these dreams in my head, and I have them often because one time we woke up after sleeping, and it was firmly in a time when we were like, definitely we don't want kids. And he was like, I had a dream that I had 2 little daughters last night, and they were just like in my lap,
Oh my God.
and I was hanging out with them and being nice to them, and I was like, well, don't say
Why
that.
would you?
Keep that to yourself.
Yeah. Wow.
I know he pisses me off. Shout out Carson, I hate you.
Yeah. That sounds like he sucks.
He sucks so
He
bad.
sounds so nice, and I'm so happy for you that you have that in your life.
I know. Thank you very much. I know it's also infuriating.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I have other stuff. I get to hook up with comedians and ruin my own life.
Yvette, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's such an important part of life.
Yeah, it's like you never got to do that.
I never got to do that.
You never got the
Not
opportunity.
had.
Hey, you never had the opportunity to get hammered and make out with a comedian that you should, and then you look at him and you go, we should have done
We
that.
should have done that, and this will
And
probably follow us.
then you call him the next day, you go, let's do it again. You've never done
I've
that.
never gotten
Never had
the opportunity to feel that weird about myself and in the context of my own work. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Walk into a comedy club, be like, is he here?
Is he here? All right, are we gonna kiss?
Yeah. Do I want to kiss?
I'm gonna have like 4 wines so that we can.
I'm gonna stare at him until he realizes that I want to kiss him.
No.
You never got to do that. So I feel
And
bad
you
for
have your own things. You have your
I
own
feel bad for
things.
you. It's good what I'm doing.
I do not. I think my husband would not be upset with me saying this. I think I would have had sex with every comedian I've ever met. And I'm so glad I didn't get the
Can I
opportunity.
say something?
Yeah.
Really hard not to.
Yeah. Doy.
They're so funny.
They're hilarious.
And you know what sucks too is I'm such a hypocrite because I watch other women like who come up to my guy friends after shows and I'm like, ugh, that's just fucking Alex or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And then sorry, Alex. And then
Drags? Are we talking about drags?
First guy that comes to mind.
Our friend who's 6'5".
And by the way, amazing guy. Amazing guy. If you want to date him, you better.
I did his podcast yesterday. He's really friendly.
he's
He's
doing
a
the pod
really
tomorrow.
friendly guy.
He's the best guy in the world, honestly. He's one of the good guys. And he's so tall. But
So tall.
he's so tall.
He's actually one of the worst people I've ever met. But he is very, very tall. I'm kidding.
He's very tortured.
He is. Oh, he is. He's
We'll
like the most
talk about
I'm
it.
like, you're so tall. Don't be this neurotic.
are
Like,
you-
just grow
yeah.
up.
I'm
Just
like,
stop worrying.
I literally sent him a voice note the other day where I was like, you know you're tall, right? Like
just
you're
relax.
kind of good.
Just relax. You're gonna be fine.
You're tall, you're employed, you got health insurance. Like you're good, dude. You're good. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it so much. Anyway, love that
You
guy.
watch these women come up to him after a show.
Yeah, specifically him. No,
But
but
is
like
this
any
the
of
drag?
the guys. And I'm just like, whatever, you know. But then also like the ones that I like, I'm like
He's so funny.
he's
so funny.
funny. He's so talented and like he makes me laugh and like we're gonna hang out.
I mean, it's attractive. Sorry, even if you're a comedian, like I know I do hear a lot of my fellow women comedians be like, each one of them is disgusting. And I'm like, we're lying to ourselves. There is something about like a normal looking guy who's really good at stand-up comedy that is like kind of the hottest thing
ever.
Yeah, it's the hottest thing in the world.
Hottest
like
thing
it's
ever.
it would be it's actually very against human nature to be like, I don't find him attractive in any way. That's just a silly time.
Yeah, because also, and thank you for saying that.
Yes, it
and
needs to be
thank you for being
said.
the voice of the women
I'm
in the trees.
a real guy.
Yeah, you are. You're the Lorax right now for male comedians. You speak for the male comedians
I've
and
got you,
the
boys.
female comedians.
I've got you boys. If anybody wants to put me on a show where there's one woman,
Hey guys, and I know there's a few of you that are doing this, and I would like to be that girl.
I need to be that girl.
I also can talk about sports if you need. And I'll drink a PBR.
A pepper with you, is that how they say it right? And I'm 22.
And did you see my huge tits?
Did you have giant cans?
You take them out.
They're kind of like weird big. Have you noticed?
It's like kind of like big in like a way.
It's like the main thing about me.
That's like a bit much. It's like inhibits my life.
Yvette did say that to me last night.
Did I say that?
No, yeah, when we were getting really
I
drunk.
said
You were
it's a
like,
bit much?
when we took pictures with Jared's merch on, and you go, it's a lot.
Because we were comparing boobs.
I mean, we did put our tits right
we
next
kind
to
of put
each
our
other.
tits together as you do on a night out. We were
on a
having
girls'
fun.
night.
And I took it upon myself to put Jared, our friend Jared's Goldstein, fantastic comedian who's also going to do the pod at some point. I put his merch sticker on my nipple, as a friend does, over the shirt.
Of course,
not a big deal.
We both had little white. You had a little white tank top on.
Little white tank, and then I put it on. You put it on, and then he went, put your tits together, and we said yeah, we would love to do that for you. And now it's on Instagram.com.
Forever.
But there was a pretty unfair comparison happening, which was your body versus mine.
Which we kind of could not both be more beautiful in very different ways.
Different cups of tea.
And if you're doing close up on the tit,
because there's like one that's just like no face, all tit, and so it's just like small tit, like, and then just like the huge.
you go, no, I'm having a lot of fun, but that was a little much for me.
Like, okay, and are we good?
God.
Cool, got it. So we got the shot. Great,
Perfect. You got what you needed. Okay, you gonna put that out? You got like a pretty big following. Okay, great.
Oh, I'm gonna story it. Okay.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, you did.
I did
You
story
did.
it. I
You
love that
did.
photo.
So did
It's
I. We looked
obviously
beautiful.
fun.
We
It was
both looked
beautiful. And it
beautiful.
was perfect, and it was a moment in time, and it was lovely. And I like and you know what I'll say? I like my boobs.
I love your boobs.
Thank you. I love your boobs.
Guys, it's been a great podcast.
This has been amazing. Honestly, kind of feels really good to be here with you. I was gonna ask you like how you got started in stand-up and stuff. We didn't really get there.
God, we've just vibed. I had a feeling about us. I had a feeling
Yeah.
about this conversation. I was like, it's just gonna be silly time.
Yeah, the train kind of left the station.
It did, which I'm very excited
In
about.
a beautiful way.
Yes, I know. You're so fun to talk to.
You're so fun.
I know. Well, the other night when we were like hanging, and I was like, we got really like a little bit drunk together.
A little bit drunk.
And I was like, it just broke the ice.
Yeah.
We were getting deep in.
Yeah.
Like within 30 minutes of our conversation, you were like, and you know the thing about some of the people in this industry, like it was like we were going off. It was great.
For the record, don't
Immediate
remember saying
fast
that.
friends.
That's so funny. And also, everyone at that table cried. I think we didn't cry.
I didn't cry.
I didn't cry either.
Who cried? Why cry?
No. And Orion didn't cry. Jared cried.
Jared cried. I remember. What did
Jared
cry
mostly
about?
cried. He was crying.
It was mostly Jared.
Can
crying.
I tell you something? Orion, you walked outside to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah. My first one.
And Orion walked out to call his dad.
Yeah. We were all doing really sort of
having
up
our own
stuff.
journeys at that moment. I look at Jared. I go, so this is fun. Jared goes, I love Orion so much. Starts sobbing, telling me about his love for Orion.
Oh God.
And I was like, that's really amazing.
I mean, holy shit.
Yeah.
I will say I also left the table, but I love that.
Yeah, it's really nice to have that. It's really nice to have that. You have a friend like that? Come on, cry about it. And then he cried again later, talking to Orion, telling him how he felt.
Well, Orion was talking to Orion Levine, also a very funny comedian, was talking to me about his family a lot. And there's a lot, I mean, I hope this is okay to say, but there's a lot about his family that I didn't know.
Yeah.
And I did have a moment at that table where I was like, how are you so good? Like, He's a really, really good guy.
He seems like a good guy.
and doesn't
yeah.
really project anything on people and has kind of a very pure heart. And I'm like, you had to do a lot of work on yourself to get here. There was some stuff that I didn't know about. And I was like, you came up against it and
Yeah.
you've succeeded. He's the coolest guy in the entire world.
Yeah, he seems like it.
I'm going to cry. No, I'm kidding.
You cry? I'm like, wow, he really has that effect on people.
All right,
It's
made me cry.
amazing. And he did just move to New York.
I
so-
know. I'm
yeah.
losing all
Yeah.
losing all my little boys. I know. I'm losing all my little boys.
Yeah.
In between now and when this podcast comes out, I'm going to take some serious strides.
Yeah, think about it, mull it over. You got to bring Mr. Flynn. He's never going to move.
No, he's happy. He's
He
kind of a California
loves-
boy
I
in
know,
a
he
weird
loves-
way.
And he loves like the beach and stuff.
Yeah, he's always like he's always like doing hockey on the beach or whatever.
Yeah.
That's not. I'm
tarps
inside.
off.
I'm kind of an inside or this girl or like big city vibe.
Yeah.
I'm not going to the beach. It makes me itch. So I don't think I'm going to convince many of my friends, but maybe my husband.
Mm-hmm. Maybe your husband. We're putting out the feelers. We're putting out the lines. Gotta hang out with. And then Jared can come here full time.
He's like already kind of splitting his time though, which is great.
He does very much.
Yeah,
I
which-
see. I see enough of him where I'm like, this is.
That
Good.
he's
I get
around.
to see you. Yeah.
Well, and I finally have enough people here where I'm like, I mean, people are giving me their apartments. Like people are like, I'm going on the
Yes.
road. I'm gonna hit you up,
Mhm.
and it's like if I can stay for free and only be in the red as many martinis as I
As-
pretend to buy my friends.
Yeah, which is plus or minus 45.
You need to put that picture somewhere in this podcast.
You just
the
all
video
the
pod.
empty glasses.
It was
Oh my
really
God.
disturbing. I saw it the day after and I was like, I didn't know.
I was just gonna post that photo because I was like, oh, this is a funny photo of Jared, and then I looked at the table and was like,
Something was wrong.
how many people were there?
It was 4. It was a cool 4
It was
of
a
us.
cute little 4. No, it was 5.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Anyway, okay, wait. So, what's your most embarrassing moment?
Okay, you asked me to mull this over for like an hour. It's not my most embarrassing moment. Can I show my most recent embarrassing
Yeah,
moment?
love that. Perfect answer.
Okay, I was on a flight and there was a guy, it's a plane story. And there was a guy next to me who was like really handsome and looked like a cool person. Do you know what I mean? Like a few tattoos,
Ugh.
nice little hat on, pretty tall, attractive guy.
Yeah.
And he sits down, and you're like, oh, you're in the middle seat. That sounds next to you. It's like, well, at least, I don't know. At least there's a guy that smells good next to me.
Yeah.
And I was falling asleep really hard. It was like a 5 a.m. flight from LA.
Sure.
And we all know how embarrassing it is to do the
Oh,
nod
yeah.
off on the flight.
I'm always doing that.
Classic,
Always doing that.
like humiliation ritual of just like, I really should be sitting in a different position. You do it 8 times in a row.
I can't
and
adjust.
you're like,
you can't adjust.
No,
for that.
there's
That's-
nothing I can do. There's
that's
absolutely
physics,
nothing I can
yeah.
do. I was on the aisle. I'm like, I can't lay my head on this guy. I can't go window. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
Yeah, you're nodding.
and when it happens the hardest, like it was like a really big one. Like I like kind of like snorted and like made a noise. He looked at me. And you know when you like fall in public and you have to laugh so people know that you're not like
okay,
scared, so that you're not like actually in trouble. I do it really hard. He looks at me and I just go, I'm fucking imagine seeing someone do that. I started fake laughing like into his mouth. He was like an inch away from me, just to show him that I knew it was funny, that I like knew how silly it was. Don't worry. I'm sleepy.
You're probably like still kind of asleep.
I feel like that's so true because I saw his eyes and I started laughing and then I like was trying to go back to sleep. But I kept thinking about like what I'd done. Oh. I'm sweating.
Like tears are coming out of my eyes right now. That's so funny. Just like an over the top laugh.
Yeah, I'm fine. I know it's weird.
He thought you were mad.
I thought how fucking out of your mind that looks.
Oh my God.
To be asleep 1 second and then laugh like
Oh my
like
God.
fake gut laughing the next second. Are you fucking kidding me?
For it to be a fake laugh is also so crazy. It wasn't like a
No, I didn't think it was funny. I was humiliated. I was trying to show him that I was chill.
trying to be chill and going
Oh my God.
infinitely in the other direction.
So lame.
Dude,
I thought about that on the train. I was
Did
like, what
he
am I going to tell her about an embarrassing moment? I was like, that might be actually one of the most embarrassing moments.
Wait, what did he say?
Nothing. I looked away. I went,
You know what? Maybe he had AirPods in.
so then he just saw. Just totally silent. If you're listening, you're a very good looking man. Thanks for not publicly commenting on what happened. If somebody did that to me, I'd be like, whoa, what the hell was that?
Taking it to TikTok, face to cam. So it's really weird thing
So
happened
this
on the-
woman who seemed to think that I was good looking.
Yeah,
pretty
I could
nervous
tell
around
that
me.
She thought I was good looking. She's married. You understand?
I saw the ring. I went, how?
My body hurts.
It's making me sweat a lot.
It's hot in here. Oh my god. Okay. All right. That was hilarious. Like, I need to stop laughing because it like hurts. Like, I'm like
My
actually.
throat is killing me.
The cigarettes and the
My
laughs.
cigarette throat is starting to really take
It's
its toll.
coming back.
It's
Oh my
their
God.
bag. My
Wow.
doctor did tell me that she thinks I have a goiter. Go ahead. We can't. It's the end of the pod. It was really nice to meet you.
This is like a last 5 minutes of therapy situation.
Oh, and my goiter.
Yeah, and you're just like, and also goiter, and I'm like, wait, what?
No, we're not going into goiter.
We can't go into goiter, guys. We're putting a pin in goiter. This was so much fun.
It was great.
This is the best
Yvette,
day of my
you're
life.
such a doll. I love you so much.
I
This
love
was
you.
Fabulous.
This was great. I can't wait to have 1,000 more drinks with you over the
Me
course of our
too.
lives.
Me too.
Wow. So what's next for you that we can look forward to?
I'm going on the road. If any of your people live in any city, I'm going to.
If you guys live anywhere, guess
if you
what?
live anywhere at all, I'm going to Austin. I'm going to Minneapolis. I'm going to Milwaukee. I'm going to New Orleans.
Whoa.
Like all before the end of the year. And it's fun, headlining shows. I'll have fun people with me. I think it'll be a really good time. You should come.
Phenom.
Yes.
Wish
Oh,
I
and
could go.
if you want to find my tickets, they're at Laura Peak, PEEK, comedy.com. And then I'm Laura Peak Live on Instagram.
Gorge. And we'll link that shit.
Woo!
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having
This is
me.
the best
What a
day
fun
ever.
time.
I'll see you around the slopes.
See you around the bend.